Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexNoobs.com with my midday analysis. If you enjoy this analysis and my other videos, hit the subscribe button below this video. Subscribing to my YouTube channel gives you an instant notification whenever I add a new video. Also, please hit the like button below if you find this video useful. So before I start the analysis, I want to explain how it works so you can actually use it in your trading. On most Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I hold a live analysis session for my Forex Mastermind students. These sessions are recorded and posted to YouTube. I say most because some days I'm busy and other days I'm not trading, and I have a rule: when I'm not trading, I do not post analysis. In the analysis, I look for price action reversal setups on around 10 to 20 pairs that I'm currently trading. I check every time frame for every pair, taking a systematic approach to doing analysis. Personally, I do this analysis several times per day, but only the midday session is recorded as most setups are spotted then. So what are setups? A reversal setup occurs when price stalls at an area of support resistance and a transition of power occurs, from buyers to sellers or from sellers to buyers. I wait for price to approach these areas and spot potential setups. But these setups are not actual trades. When I share a setup on this analysis, it doesn't mean I'm entering the trade right away. Setups are just setups, and many setups do not trigger, so they never actually become trades. But some of them do, of course, and some of them become trades. To understand this, you have to know a little bit about my strategy, which I share for free on forexfornoobs.com, and there's a link to the strategy also below. I use 4 different tags in the name of these analysis videos. The tags are in brackets at the end of the name. It's important to know these tags just so you understand what is in the video. So if you see no setups, that means there are no setups today, obviously. If you see upcoming setups on, that means there are no setups, but I have spotted some very strong support resistance areas, which may lead to setups later in the day. So that could be anywhere between a few hours to a whole day. And if it's tagged with setups on, that means there are setups today, and I'm sharing potential trades in the video itself. So let's get started with the analysis. Okay, so let's get started with today's analysis. Today is Thursday, the 16th of March, 2017. Looking at an AUD New Zealand daily chart, and let's look for some setups. So we've got nothing really going on in AUD New Zealand. It's making new highs beyond this resistance area. I haven't placed new support resistance on this yet. I just honestly have not got around to it. Oh yeah, that one was. It doesn't really matter where this one is. Alright, so maybe this, yeah, kind of looks okay. Let's see how that goes. So I've got a new one there just for now. It's just a temporary one, but it looks pretty good. It looks like a pretty good support resistance area. It has quite a few bounces. So yeah, this one is the 1.1060. But as far as any setups go, there's nothing really happening there. GBP/USD, like I was just saying before I started recording, this is doing exactly what I expected it to do. Too bad that it stopped me out beforehand. It dropped a little bit too low, stopped me out, and then it done exactly what I wanted it to do. That kind of stuff, I try not to let it annoy me, to be honest, but I must admit this one has got on my nerves a little bit. But important thing is it doesn't really affect my trading, and it's not like I'm going to revenge trade or do anything silly. It's just annoying. That's what trading comes down to. You can't ignore your emotions. You can't be emotionless, but you need to be able to not let your emotions affect your trading. So it's okay to be annoyed, but it's not going to affect my trading, so it doesn't matter. USDCAD. Been looking at this one. Oh, damn it. Been looking at this one for a little while. Well, not for a little while. I've been looking at it today. I'm kind of tempted by it. Risk to reward ratio isn't great, but this support resistance area we have up here is a bit, it's not really a good support resistance area. So let's not focus too much on that. That's a little bit better. Yeah, but I'm just gonna take this back to where it was. I was just messing around with that one a little bit. But let's imagine, okay, this support resistance. Okay, that's better. I need to turn off, yeah, that one. When you have this on, on TradingView, this thing, it keeps your drawing mode on after you finish drawing a line, and it always throws me off. I hate having it on. It turns itself back on for some reason. All right, so let's say we have possible resistance beginning roughly here, perhaps even a tad lower, roughly here, and all the way up through here. That still gives us quite a bit of room for this trade. So we still got quite a bit of room. This has a decent risk to reward ratio. Has a pretty decent risk to reward ratio. Risk to reward ratio of 2 at a minimum, and that one would be pretty simple to reach. This is the kind of trade that when you look at it, it's just a nice strong setup. Because if you look to the left, we do see some problems to the left here. Perhaps a little bit higher, but it's all kind of within that 1 to 2 risk reward ratio range. So we still get a good target when it starts getting into the kind of problem areas where it might stall a little bit. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty solid setup. Now, the only problem is with this setup that tomorrow we have the G20 meeting starting. And the G20 meetings, they can cause movement. They can. And it's a hard choice to make. Is it worth trading through the G20? Possibly, because most times it doesn't really have that big an effect, but it can do. There is the potential there. There's reporters all over the place interviewing people. Someone could say something stupid. It's not like it hasn't happened before. To my recollection, it hasn't happened in a while, but it's not like it hasn't happened before. So let's be cautious. Let's take a cautious approach. I might enter this trade if it triggers tomorrow. I might, but it'll probably be with a lower overall risk. But yeah, other than that, it looks pretty good. I'm tempted to get in. Not going to go in on the 12-hour. Don't want to jump in too soon. Going to watch it on the daily. If the current candle closes pretty much as is, all very similar to as it is now, we have a good entry here. We can even extend this stop loss down a little bit because we do have some room to the upside. The stop loss looks pretty tight because it is kind of tight. So we could extend that stop loss down a bit. We could extend the entry up a little bit. And we could still get a good risk to reward ratio with a later entry. A later entry is good because it confirms that buyers have taken control of price, and a wider stop is good, obviously, because it allows us to stay in the trade if it dips a bit back down into the support area. But yeah, we can still get a good risk to reward ratio even with a later entry and a bigger stop. So this does have some potential. Keep a close eye on it. It looks good. Does it look good to you guys? Do you guys agree, or do you guys not like it? Not really heard much feedback yet. All right, Catherine likes it. Anyone else? Is it just Catherine? on Stevie's watch list. The Ziz likes it. A few more people are typing. All right, good. I'm glad you guys agree. Even if you didn't, I probably would have traded. No, I definitely would have traded anyway, but I'm glad you guys agree. So let's move the discussion to the forum. If someone could kindly post this, that would be great. I am off on holiday from Saturday through pretty much all of next week. So I will be away, and I'm probably not going to be able to participate as much as I would like in the forum discussion, but I will be still trading. All right, AUDUSD, what's happening with AUDUSD? It's bouncing from resistance right now. All right, there's potential for a trade here, as long as it doesn't push away too fast. It looks like it is right now, but that could easily change. Let's say, theoretically, price were to come back up to here, then we'd have a nice indecision candle. It's a strong resistance area too, pretty strong resistance area. It's held price back for quite some time. All right, so we have a potential trade on USD too. Exciting day. So USDCAD, potential long trade. AUDUSD, potential short trade, but this is very dependent on this candle not dropping much further than where it is right now. So we need to see a bit of a pullback there. Technically speaking, you could enter on the 12-hour, but I want to see some consolidation before I jump in on this. Is anyone short already? Yeah, I'm going to wait for the daily, simply because daily trades have a higher hit rate for me. Daily trades tend to be more profitable, and we have the G20 summit coming up. I want to play it safe. Daily trades are safer. So I'm going to monitor it on the daily, and we'll see how it plays out. Doesn't look as good as USDCAD, but it's worth keeping an eye on. So we got AUDUSD, USDCAD. So let's take a look at Euro GBP. Nothing much going on here. What about Euro USD? It's broken above resistance, and now it's just kind of like stalling a bit, but yeah, nothing much. GBP AUD. Nice little reversal there. Anyone long on that, by the way? No? No one? Okay, fair enough. GBP JPY. What's up with GBP JPY? Nothing happening. AUDCAD in between two areas of support and resistance. AUD JPY. No, CAD JPY. Nope. Euro AUD. Okay, that looks somewhat interesting. Oh, a bit late maybe. Yeah, a bit late. All right. EuroCAD. Who was short on EuroCAD? I can't remember who it was. Someone shorted on the 12-hour. I wasn't crazy about the setup, but Stevie. Oh yeah, it was the one with a really tight risk to reward ratio. Is my screen frozen for everyone, or is it just for Aziz? All right. Okay, so Euro JPY, what's going on with Euro JPY? It's reversing. Anyone short on Euro JPY? Vaguely remember there was a short there that some people took. And Euro New Zealand, nothing's gone on there. You took Euro JPY, let's take a look at it. Are you still short? Ah, you took Euro New Zealand, right. Look at that pullback. That must be annoying for you. Are you in or are you out already? You're out with profit. All right, nice. Good to hear. All right, GBP CAD, New Zealand CAD. All right, so the potential setups we have today are AUDUSD, daily chart. I would say if this closes as indecision, it's stalling pretty heavily at this resistance area right now, but I'm not too sure if it's going to close as indecision. And even if it does, do be mindful of this mess here to the left. Oops, not that mess. The mess here to the left. Because price might struggle getting back down through here. So be mindful of that. But overall, it has potential. But the big one that looks really nice right now is USDCAD. Yeah, I mean, this one looks really good. There's not that much else you can say about it. It's a nice looking setup. Nice strong move by sellers. Stalled on this support area, like stalled really hard on the support area. So if this closes as is or anything close to this, it doesn't have to be like a doji, pen bar, whatever you want to call them. It doesn't matter. All I'm looking for is indecision. So if we get some indecision here over the next few hours, this is going to close at 10. It's current. So over the next 5 hours, 20 minutes, if we get some indecision there, I'm probably going to consider going long at some point. I'm not sure about the resistance line. Maybe this is one of those we'll see how it goes kind of things. When you have a setup, right, that you get your 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Usually, what you would do, or what I do anyway. Let's say what I would do, because everyone's different with how they manage their trades. But what I would do usually is I would just set my first target at the 1 to 2. If price is trending really strongly, and I set an alarm, I forgot to mention that. I'll set an alarm here and I'll set my target there. If price is trending really strongly and it's just like moving like crazy, my alarm gets hit, I'll take out my, I'll remove my target and I'll let it run and see what happens, and I'll close it out manually. Might extend my target up to here. If it's still moving fast, I might extend it up to here, who knows. But if it's just kind of doing this kind of thing, well, maybe not that long, that's a bit crazy. That would be like 2 weeks. But you know what I mean. If it's just going up, down, up, down, up, down, and it's not quite getting to its target, then I wouldn't really be thinking about extending my target. I would just leave it at the 1 to 2. Do I close out? No, I mean, it depends. I used to close out half my position. But it's not something I really do that often anymore. I just go with my, I just take my full target at whatever my exit is. Exit my full position is what I mean to say. Thanks for watching the analysis. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button below. Also, for instant notifications when I post analysis or other cool videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Once the setups I share in this analysis trigger, I post live updates as I manage the trade, such as my entry, exit, stop, and when to get out of the trade. For these updates, add me on Facebook or Twitter by clicking the buttons below. I'll see you in the next video.